Hello everyone, Sam here from creativetradingsystem.com. Making this video as a market recap, right? I didn't do the webinar today, so I said, well, let me just wait until the dust settle down a little bit from the FOMC, and then I'll see, what the heck happened. So yeah, they cut the interest rate a little bit, and because of that, USD got strong. So the idea was like this triangle idea that I had in mind, and it was like all along was pretty good, right? And from here, I thought maybe it's gonna, if it is a triangle, it's supposed to be dropping. So it started to drop a little bit, but then again, the fund is coming, positive and all of that. So, and that happens, Elliott wave, Harmonic patterns, and all of these get broken all the time. It's all about the fundies, what kind of funding you get. So this triangle is history. All right. So I'm gonna remove all of these things from here. Triangle identifiers, and now that I see, now this here in Light Finance, I'm not getting enough chart for US dollar index. So I go and recorded the chart from the trading view, and let me share it with you. And this is how the trading view US dollar index monthly chart. So you can see that, from here it came down here and then again drop here, right? So this could be A, B, C correction. And after that, this is wave one. You can see it's a small one, ABC 2, 3, 4, and then 5. Then it dropped, right? So again, and then went up and it came down. So this could be A, B, I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then this is A, B, and C correction for wave 2. So this whole thing is wave 1, this is wave 2, and then we need wave 3 to the upside. And out of that, I think this is wave 1. And then again, just like this sideways, we had A, then A, B, C, B, and now C, or A, B. This could be like, A, B, C. B have like three waves inside again, right? So A, B, C, B, C. And then this is like wave 1 and 2. And maybe we are going for wave 3 to the upside. At least 100%, let's say, if we want 100% of this move, if not 127 or 161, then it should be somewhere here, which I think that our first target would be here to this side. I mean, first is this one, and then the second is this one. Now, what happened is that US dollar start to get strong, stock market start to drop, all of that. And I think that, it will last a little while. So that what I'm looking at right now, that we might be in for up move in the US dollar index. US dollar index is going to get strong, not going to get weaker anymore. Plus, we know that, the Trump already elected and he's going to be in the office in January. In the last week of January, but still, people are anticipating good things and, good economy and all of that. And that will probably help US dollar. So it is getting strong, yes, right? So let's go take a look at that here in this scenario, that it is going to the upside now. It see this much move and then it drop, and this much and it drop, and it is pretty good. And in this fib here, I draw the fib, and then 61% is gone, so you may go up like maybe 78% and then drop. Make it will make waves, right? It may be a small wave like this, a small dip, and then test this number or this high or this high, something like that. So that when that happens, we will see. But if you look at the daily chart, this is how it is, right? So it is powerfully and then straight in a straight line went up, right? So straight line means like this. This could be somewhere 1, 2, and then this 3, and this may be serve as 4, and this could be the end of it, could be 5, and then we may drop from here, A, B, C. But we still have to wait and see that if it is. But after the FOMC, it went up powerfully, so need to be very careful. It is all the way to the upside, so it's not a good idea to look for long trades. I mean short trades in there, according to this, and it hasn't started the retracement yet. So I'm going to be waiting and see what happened. I tried a couple of entries today, but failed. To be honest with you, I lost 30, 40 pips today. But there was a couple of other trades that was from early, they gave me, more than that. So, I'm okay. But this is what it is, NFP, FOMC, market moves so much, and then you have no idea what the heck is going to happen. But it's dangerous, right? So we need to wait a little bit and see that if the price settles down and catches the direction, and then you will make it. So consider that if it is going to the upside, and overall, right? Forget about the Elliott wave count right now. After the FOMC USD is getting strong, so that means Euro USD and Pound USD should be going to the downside. So let's go take a look. What is the scenario that we can look for and then go for short entries in those two pairs? So this was one of the chart that I've been using and then showing you, right? So I said, in case of USD gets strong, what will happen? This will happen. That Euro USD will be pushed down, and it is 61%, right? Then it did A, B again. That's USD over there. Yeah, it dodged me. That making a triangle, but it wasn't the triangle. So it's A, and then A, B, C, B, and C straight down. So usually from 61%, it goes back down to 23% line. You know that already. So this scenario now is going to work out, I think. This will be C, and this here will be wave 2. So wave 1, A, B, C, that would be wave 2 once we get there. So right now, Euro USD weekly chart short to the downside till 01 something. What the heck is that? 0199, right? And do we have a number in weekly chart? 0199. What am I doing? 0, just above that actually, right? See, 0199 says 100 pip above parity, basically. So 0104, there is no number, right? So we have to rely on that and just draw this, 1.00 parity number there. And another chart was like this one. Again, same thing. Just a few extra numbers here you can see. So this one, you can see the 23% line is coming exactly to this high here, right? So that would be the target for Euro USD for now. Similarly, let's go take a look at the Pound USD. Pound USD also dropping. It should, it must actually. USD getting strong, yes, it will drop, right? So Pound USD, you can see that this was my take. It started to bounce from here, but then again started to drop. And if that's so, that it may drop even more or not. Let's see. If Pound is strong and hold, then it may hold here, right? So you need to be very careful. Not everything is going to drop. But like Pound is strong already as it is before FOMC. So if USD got strong, maybe it will just stall here at the 78%, and then later on, if USD flip, this will go to the upside. So it need to go to the upside at least for a retracement, maybe halfway to these highs, right? So this one is kind of like a little danger. Euro USD has a good chance to drop because Euro is weak, right? So this can go, if it stays there, then it can go to the upside here, 28, 27, 28.93, if Pound holds strong. Okay, so I'm going to be watching this. This number is 78% bounce here, so 25.41. So just keep an eye on this number and look for your long entry, long or short, maybe it will drop a little bit. Who knows, right? So Pound USD monthly chart, that's how it is. But the weekly chart saying that it may stop there and then go up. Now, another thing that I want to show you on Pound USD is, what the heck is that? This chart, you can see that this is all the way down here, big move to the downside, and then we have one ABC, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we have A, B, and C. Now notice that this is 61%, then this one is 23% line, right? Almost touched it, and now we came down and we touched the 78% and hold. So what is this? This is a perfect bullish girdle pattern, right? 5 and 3. So, like I said, that if Pound is strong and then USD got strong, and it took it to the downside here and finished the girdle pattern already. Now let's see what is going to happen. Either a pound is going to get more strong, or maybe USD going to get a little weaker, and then we will go to the upside, right? So that can happen. So the USD may pull back a little bit for a retracement, and then it will go to the upside. So, but right now this is staying here after making a bullish Gertler pattern here, right? So just keep an eye on that. I will be looking for long. If I find one, then yeah, definitely it's a 40-minute chart. So I'll be looking for long in 7-minute chart. With same thing, USD yen, USD got stronger, and then boom, it went up all the way, right? So nice bounce from this area, 53.18. Let's take a look at the weekly chart, which I have to go to this profile. Folder. Okay, so it's this one. You can see here that USD yen, it dropped and then it went up, and then from 61%, and it actually went up all the way to 78%, then came down to almost touching 38%. Right now, this is the scenario that it is not touched here. 78%, 78% is not touched, and 38% is not touched as well. But from 78 to 38 usually comes 127 in play, which is all the way here. So what is it? Is USD is getting strong, or yen is going to get weaker? Possible. Why? Because we just had a little while ago, right? Those couple of entries that I was talking about that went back. There was yen pair, euro, yen and pound yen. I showed it just before, and that news was like 10:30, right? No time given. So I said, man, you know how long I'm going to wait? The nice setup, nice short setup, right? You got regular setup. So I put my setup, I put the tights SL, and right after that 10, 15 minutes, the news came out, and boom, they're both, blown up. So, but 30 pip loss, no big 30, 32 pip. So no problem there, right? Yeah. So if that is the case and yen is going to get weaker, then this thing can fly all the way to 127. And this channel hit, channel TL here. Yeah, then it can go all the way there and then hit that, right? So let's wait and see. These are so now at the same time I'm gonna USD. Now USD strength. Also one more pair that you might want to take a look is USD CAD. Now CAD is keep getting weaker. So what would happen to USD CAD? Where the heck is that? Oh, right. USD CAD is flying again, right? Same thing. We have one A, B, C. I thought that's gonna come down here for 2 and C. We'll finish the wave 2, but no, that's not the case. The case was this 1, 2, 3. This is wave 4, and this is wave 5. It's still going on, and let's see how far it goes and where it's gonna make the turn. So maybe next target is this high here, because this high is even higher than that, right? So this will be the target, this high, or maybe it will just stop here and then drop, depending if we have the extension hit or no. 127 is already hit, but 161 is not, right? So 161 is coming exactly to almost to very close to this high, right? Not exactly, but yeah, close. Actually, this 178 number is coming to the high. This is 178. So is it going to this area? Might be, because if USD keep getting strong, and even if it retraces a little bit, but then again start to get strong, right? Like I said, chances are that maybe next FOMC is going to get stronger because of the rate cut. It's a big thing, right? So yes, we can easily go and touch this area. So this is what the USD overall picture now, that USD not going to get weaker, USD is going to get stronger, right? Obviously, it's got to make the dip and then go up and then dip and then go up. So we have to be aware of those dips and then not get caught in that. And then, once it start to, go to the upside again and start to get strong, then we go short on couple of pairs, and then USD CAD and USD yen long. Right now, at the same time, we look at this yen index. What happened to yen today? But that news was, was also the rate decision and then monetary policy, whatever. But yen is still, let's say this one, right? So if you pull the fib from here to here, then we have touched the 161% and kind of like it started to drop, but then today's news, boom, boom, it went up. This is the 33-minute chart, by the way. Yen daily chart is this. I made the chart that, okay, this is going to happen. From here, it's supposed to be dropping to 26%. Now, from 61 to 23, and then comes 78, right? So what really happened is that 61, then 23, and then now it went up, and it is 61 of this drop. So if you pull the fib from here to here, let's see what happened. What is the story? Okay. Now you notice that this is just the upside down. So we came down here to 61%. Then it went up and a little shy of 23% line. So 61, 23, and then 78. That's one thing, right? So if it goes up a little bit around this area, and this high here, this little high, maybe there's another number, this high here, and then a couple of these highs, right? So it may stop and then drop here first and then go to the upside. So be very careful, right? This, you can see this this week, what happened here. It started, it is exactly where it started from this week, right? So very, very uncertain situation here. Uncertainty, whatever you call it. Let me see. Okay, it's just above this high. All right, so like I said, that this way it is 61 and then bouncing from 23, so it should be going to 78 here. But if you pull the fib, this one, so we have 61 and then 23. So now if this 23 stop here and then it drop to 78, which is a little lower than this, it may not happen. So maybe this 23% will not hold, and then this thing will go to the upside. So after the news, yes, it is getting weaker. It got weaker, and then like I said, that I had short euro yen and pound yen, so it went up, right? All of a sudden, boom, it's a big jump, strong jump, so it went up. So the effect of the news was strong, even though later on it started to slow down a little bit, that effect, but overall effect was that yen start to get weaker all of a sudden, right? So chances are that it may go to the upside, but I'm still like going to follow my 40-minute chart. Now 40-minute chart, just like I showed you US pound USD and then USD yen, that how nicely it's gone to the upside. If you look at this pound yen, this is what it is. So this is the high. Remember the trade that we did last time? It was not according to the setup. It was just according to the SNR level. So I said that I'm shorting at 95.87. It was there. So it went down, it went up, and then it came down, and finally gave me like 80.95. And I yesterday I posted that I'm closing that, and then after that it bounced again, but it's still holding below this, right? So if it is still holding below this, then what is the story? That's the thing, right? So it is, like I said, that is very typical uncertainty right now. If yen is getting weaker, then it should not hold. We should continue to the upside, but for how long and where? I will again sit down and then check and then make all the charts one more time. But euro yen, you can see here what's happening is that we were here, then we started to drop, and then this is the mistake that I did, that I saw the 20 minutes short setup, but I didn't see the 40 to consult. This is why I opened the 40 and 20, and then I tell you guys that do the same. But of course, I am also human, right? So I make mistakes, right? And a true person will accept the mistake, right? Rather than giving different excuses. No, there was no excuse. It was a complete nonsense mistake. And that happened, once in a while, that you overlook things, and so it was a nicely bouncing from here, because the thing is, the mistake, what I'm saying is that the price retrace into the wave in this black and red line is a bounce. It's a definite, not definite, but 95% a bounce, right? Even a small one. but it's a bounce. So you don't want to go short there, right? So, but I did that anyway. So that happens. Like now, this area, if you pull the fib, you will notice that this was 78% touch, and now we are touching the 38%. If it is going to stop here, let's say euro gets weaker, and then this thing can stop here. So this is a recipe, exact calculation for a butterfly pattern, which will come into this area, 127. Okay, so that's usually, it's like 68, 78 to 38 to 127. If we hold below this area, 38%, that's the key. But the yen news, and after that, yen getting weaker is my concern, right? So patterns and then these calculations, and they go bad all the time, no problem, right? So pattern is there. And if we get a reversal candle and a 7-minute short, then I'll take it again. I'll try again. But if not, if it's continue going to the upside, then I'll see that if I can find a 20-minute entry going long, and then we'll see that where the heck this thing wants to go, right? So this is a euro yen, and you see the pound yen as well. If that euro yen is going to go up, this one will also go up. So at least we will say that they will go back up again to 127 extension. So how much is the extension from here to here? You can see around this 161 is the next level here. So maybe pound yen will go into this area. If pound is still getting strong and yen start to get weaker, we find entry above this 95.26. 94.58, 95.26, and we take it from there, right? So these are a couple of pound yen and euro yen. USD yen we already saw. Now euro Aussie and pound Aussie. Before that, let's take a look at the Aussie index. Aussie index is constantly getting weaker, right? So even though we are very extended and a very nice setup for short, but the problem here is that how the heck we go short? Whoops, what's up? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. This is the one that is beeping. So it's telling me that, yeah, okay, it's a reversal candle is in place. Now, if you look at, this is a 40-minute chart, but look at the daily chart, it was all the way here, 78%, and usually it comes down to 838 and bounce, right? But it went down even 23% and then breaking below and then still below. So, the news and then all the other fundies coming out very, very against this Aussie dollar and making it weaker. So I was expecting that maybe somewhere here it may bounce, So this number is very important, 36.57. And you can see all the way here, 36.50 is right there, right? So if we going to stay here or what? Or bounce from here? It's just around 23%. That was the target, basically. So 78, it came down, see, pull the fifth from here to here, then 78, but it went A, B, C, right? And then stayed down to 23% line. Now, that is also a turning point, 23%. If we continue dropping, then maybe it's going to go down even more. But maybe it's going to stop here and then go to the upside. If it does, then the Aussie is going to get strong, and I really need that. Why? Because I am thinking to go short in these two pairs. Euro Aussie, you can see here that you pull the fib from here. This is like nice sideways ABC correction for wave 4, and then this is some kind of 4, some kind of wave 5 extension level from here to here, nice and clean, 161. So if we can hold below this, or maybe it will bounce and then go up to this next level here. And what the heck is that level? I don't have it written here, but let's see. It is 67.27, some kind of 67.27 level. So this is where I am expecting a turn to the downside, and that would be because of the Aussie index's strength. So let's see if we're going to get that, right? Even as a retracement, if it goes up a little bit, then this thing can easily drop, right? And similarly, pound Aussie, you can see that, this high, this low, pull the fib, and it's just touching. Right, and I had a nice trade here, long, and I closed here, but then this move I missed. But that's okay. That's okay. No problem. You cannot catch every move, right? So now the thing is that it is not touched 161, but as if US dollar, Aussie dollar start to get strong, Yes, it already started to drop, right? So I'll be looking for a short. If I see, I'll take it. I don't care if it hit, but this is a pretty big move to the upside, and extension levels is there. So at least, drop back to, 139, something like that. Yeah. So, but remember, see what happened here? Every time the price comes as a retracement to these levels and then start to bounce, that's a gold mine trade. Here, same thing. See that? It came down here, touches this 89, and what happened after that? Pound yen, as we saw already, see it's touched the 89 and then bounce. And this euro yen touched the 89 and bounce. So these are the nice clean trade that you could have easily had. So this one here, see this, it didn't come here or here, but it was very close here after turning the side, and right from there. So like I said before, that what price does usually, that see this one here, this is drop here, right, and it went up inside the wave, 89 touch and drop. So a touch of 89 or like around there, close by in 40-minute chart is a very, very good clean setup. Gold mine, you can even open the trade without the setup, right? So I do that all the time, basically, if I, manually, but otherwise my EA cannot do that. My EA only open with the setup from the 2007. Even your USD, you can see that it was away from the wave, right? Then it went up, touched the 89 and dropped. So 89 touch, remember, on the 40-minute chart is a gold mine, and not necessarily the touch. This is a gold mine, but this is silver mine. Retracing towards this 89, right? And even if it's close by, and then you see this indicator all the way up, and then you have a reversal candle, a red candle, look for 7 short, and most likely you get it. Here, let me see, going to the upside, same story, see, above, this one close by this, and then go up. So these are the ones that you want to pay attention to. I don't know why I don't have much chart in there. Let's see. 40 minutes. 60,000 already. Not giving me enough chart, man. What's up? Let me see. It's still not. Wow. So I guess that's right. See, a red line, you can see that it disappeared. It's not here. So not getting enough. But this is enough. This is enough to understand. So this is how this is what happened, that it was touching it and then it came all the way down, right? And it may retrace a little bit before going to the downside more. So these are the couple of things that we are going to watch, especially Euro Aussie and Pound Aussie. Pay attention. This is going to be a nice trade to the downside reversal, at least back to this, like maybe 89 touch again, right? Or close by like this, right? So if you start to red candles, don't go long until you see a reversal candle. You see, when it starts to come down, it's red, 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 red. You hold the trade. If you have an entry here on a 7-minute chart, as long as you have red candle here, hold. When you have a reversal, close. This one here as well, right? Then you go into the upside until you have a reversal, you might want to close. If not, then can hold it. So entry here, and then it went up all the way. See this reversal candle? But if you don't have any red candle after that, you can enter again, because either it's not gonna, if it's not gonna come down, it's gonna go up, right? So this is how it is. So it will go to the, it's supposed to be going again, and then it went all the way here. Usually you have to see that, in the direction of the trend, it's going to make the higher high, and the higher high usually comes around 127.0, 161. So 127 probably was here, and then see, 161 was here actually. What the heck is that? Why I have two fibs here? Okay, this one is this fib is this. So 127 probably this and this, but where the heck this thing coming from? Oh, so this extension all the way from there. So we're going to remove that. Now we have a clear picture, right? Again. This is the one. So maybe this is 100, this is 161. So maybe here somewhere where it stopped a little bit. So, this is 127 extension, and then it went up a little bit more, touching 161. That's fine. So these are, now quickly we're gonna go and see gold. And let me see. Now gold 4-hour chart that I had, the last chart I made was this, right? If you remember that the chart before that was like we're gonna go up and then come down. So we went up, and then when we were coming down, and I made this chart like this one actually, and I don't know why this line is always messing around with me. So I said, well, somewhere there, either 78% or this 27.21 is gonna flip to the downside, and so far it is today as well, right? So it was coming down, and FOMC pushed it down a little bit more. So we bounce exactly from this area, this number. I don't know why. I'm keep putting the number there, and then it keep disappearing. Every time I open, it's not there. Playing game with me. This is actually 25.89. I know that it. I have done it so many times. I remember now. 25.89. Okay. So it came down here, 25.89, and kind of like bounced. You can see here. Right. So let's see if it recovers a little bit and then drop or continue dropping. But it's a pretty, decent. Like here, it came down all the way here, but then went up a little bit and then continued to the downside. So maybe you see this, it did the same thing here. It came down a little bit, wobble, and then drop, then retrace. So this came down, a wobble here a little bit, then drop. Now maybe we'll go back up a little bit and then continue to the downside. So wait in and watch all these small time frame. And my 500 chart is the key. So this is how I use it. Again, this one also you can see this 500 chart, gold chart, how this make the move, right? And then goes back up and touches the 89 and then drop. Then goes up and touch 89 and drop. Again, 89 touch and drop. Again, now this time it went above 89. So you had this trade, this trade, this trade. Going to the upside, you will notice that yes, it came very close to the 89 bounce, then touch 89 bounce, then touch 89 bounce. You want, 89 a little bit lower than that in these cases, but it comes to 89. That is the kind of like a limit for the retracement, right? And more or less, yeah, okay, no problem. So it was a little bit more than 89 and went up to the other 233, no problem, right? But then you have a reversal, then look for short 200 or 100 entry, and then right. That's how it is. So you retrace into this area, either 89 or 233. Is that the 233, right? No, 144, sorry. The white line is 144, right? So 89 or 144 in this area. And then if you see a reversal or, bounce, find the 100 BS chart entry and then right. Today I had a very nice, I didn't take it. I was afraid, so I said, but I forgot that I had a E on one of those charts on my thing. And that one took it automatically. Right? That wasn't me while I was sleeping, by the way. FOMC, I said, what the hell? I'm not watching, I'm not doing anything. Let me just rest. And this one, you see the little arrow? That's the magic of this E. The drop was dropping, and then boom, it opened it up, and then all the way 352. So this is how it is. This is the magic of the E. I'm telling you, this also takes away from our emotions as well. But sometimes, it's dropping or it has dropped too much, right? So we get scared, right? Oh my God, it's dropped too much. I don't know what to do. You know what? Open the, put the E on and then go, go away somewhere else. If it's a go to the downside, it will take the entry if the entry is present, and it will ride. If let's say it makes the entry and then the entry is bad, what do you lose? 20-25 pip. Then if it is not going down, it's going to go up, and then you will find the EA will find the entry, and as soon as the long entry comes, it will take that and then recover the loss and make something like this to you. So either or, right? It's coming down or going to the upside, and then this EA, it plays the SL and TP and all of that. The option is there for TP. SL option is also there, but I have a different SL in like gold 30, gold 20, I have 300, 20, no, 100. I have like 250, something like that. It depends on your broker and the digits, all that, right? So 30 pip is like 300 SL. Anyway, so this is what happens. Gold again, we have a long way to go, but this is pretty big move to the downside, and now I'm scared. I think that this is wave three ended already, and then it may go up. It already went up, right, and then drop. It may bounce a little bit more for wave four. If this is wave one, two, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way here. Oops, I messed it up. No problem. It could be 5, right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Well, I don't know. It's a crooked type of, it's like too many wobble, right? So, but maybe you retrace a little bit more after this big drop, at least maybe into this area. So time will tell. Let's see. Let's watch. See, 38% is right there to this level. So 26.43 maybe. Yeah. So let's see. Let's see. If it bounces and then give me a reversal candle, then I'll see if I can have 100 a long entry from 100 chart. Okay, and after that the game will start again to the downside because USD will get strong again. All right. So after that, and then January comes pretty soon, and then after that, I think January 25th, right? So the Trump will be in the office, and then he's gonna start waving his magic wand again, right? So God knows what happened. Stock market already started to drop. Let me quickly check and then show you the stock market. A couple of trades charts there. It's gold, Bitcoin, man. Here. Omar got burned in Nasdaq, so he was like upset a little bit. Not much, but it did good. But then market always takes back a little bit, right? So if you make 200 pip and then sometimes 25, 30, 40, 50 pip goes back, that's fine. But when you make 200 and then you have to give like 150, that kind of like hard, right? So yeah, so that's what happened to him yesterday. Not today, but yesterday. Today is just still sleeping. He will wake up in London. So now this one, see the extension went up all the way to 127. It was going to the upside a little bit and then dropped. So this is a master candle. This high is very important now. If we can continue to drop, then we have to stay below this. And we are exactly right around the corner to this. What the heck happened? Oh, see that? So this one, right? So if this high is going to hold as a resistance, then we will drop one more time to this high right here on the left. So these are the couple of numbers. Just I'm just showing you here. Not gonna draw, but you just find the number and draw because it's 1 o'clock already. I gotta take a nap before London comes up. So need to get ready for London, right? So this is what Nasdaq is doing. S&P 500 is probably doing the same thing. So weekly chart, and it today it reversed. Also, if it continues, see, this is the high.